Hello everyone, welcome back. I brought this jade forest back in. If you've been watching my channel, you might have seen me do this one. It was a jade I bought at a car boot sale. I think it was €10 or something for the jade. It was a big jade, and I chopped it back and just made it into this little kind of grouping. But the thing with it is, I got rid of my greenhouse, so I have this little put you up kind of one at the moment, and the racks on it are very weak. Only kind of like metal mesh kind of thing, but it's quite weak, and the weight of this with the rock and everything is just a bit heavy, and getting it in and out is not easy with the weight, trying to tilt it and get it in. So I'm going to maybe redo it, get rid of the rock, and maybe I'll keep the smaller ones but get rid of the bigger one, take away that weight. I also am not too happy with the main tree. As you see, it comes up, splits into two. It's got two identical branches here then, and then it's just too mirrored, and it's too kind of like that at you. I think I might change the angle of it, or the front on it, just to give it a bit better kind of perspective. And yeah, so the reason why I was in the little greenhouse looking was, I'll just move that out of the way for a second, and I was asked about my tiger bark ficus that I did the big chop on. So I said I'd just give an update on that. Someone was asking me, was it growing yet? And I just started shooting out. So this is the base of it. Let's bring the camera in a bit closer, so you can see there we've finally started getting some shoots coming out. Same at the back here. So I'm just going to let that grow, and there's even shoots coming out under here, and up here there's new ones. More here, here. They're starting to pop everywhere. So I'm just going to let it grow, fill out, and then I'll reduce back some of these suckers that obviously we don't want. But for now I'm just going to leave it off. The middle of it, I cut it into 3 pieces. The middle of it is this piece. So as you can see, that one is growing quite good, shooting up. So again, I'm just going to leave it off, let it grow and fill out, and then we'll start looking at doing a bit of work on it one day. The top part didn't make it. The top part died because they were in my shed. When I chopped them off, they were on the grow lights in my shed, on my counter in my shed, and I didn't notice that the top piece had been knocked out of the pot. I don't know, did I do it? I must have probably did it when I was moving something in the shed. Just tipped it and it fell out the pot or something, I don't know. But so that dried out and died. So, but the 2 of them are growing anyway, so that's good. The other update I have here to show you is my olive that I did the big chop on. I chopped her all right back, so as you can see, it's shooting out everywhere now, so that's good. We can start looking at growing that into a better structure. I had this for a while. It was struggling a lot in the pot when I got it. I did a bit of work on the roots, so I decided to put it in the ground. So I put it in the ground for a year or so, and it took off to the extent that it ended up with big long straight branches and everything going every direction. So again, if you're watching my videos, I chopped it right back, and as you can see there now, it's starting to grow. So this isn't in my greenhouse, this is outside, so it's growing pretty good. Okay, so I'll move these guys out of the way, and we'll go back to this one. I'll put a tray underneath first, so I'm not spilling stuff everywhere. Wow, it's pretty heavy, that rock. Okay, so as you can see, all the cuttings, that one even is growing now. Let's shoot the bottom. All the cuttings took, or are growing anyway. I'm hoping that there's roots on them. I presume there will be. So I'm going to take out this rock now. It'd be okay if it wasn't in the greenhouse, but until it's ready to go outside, I think it's just too heavy to have it in the greenhouse with the little shelves I have. So let's take out them rocks. Okay, so I'm just going to take out the plants and we'll just move them around a bit and just basically make them into like a little forest. Just try not to disturb any of the roots. You can see they've all rooted pretty good. Just carefully put them over there. This one, that has been struggling. This might be because it got a bit wet. This one was at the back, and I'm wondering, was it getting a bit wet, too wet from the plastic dripping on it? So what I'll do is I'm just going to cut that back. We'll put it back in. We'll see if it takes. This one the same. Near the back, but it has got its shoots on it, but the bottom looks like it's rotting a bit. So again, we'll just chop it back. And these guys look okay. Okay, I'll just use the soil again. So pretty okay. So if I take it out this tray, I thought it'd be making a mess, but it seems to be alright. So what I need to do, maybe, is just take out some of the soil. Have something to put into this jug. Just so we can pile it up around the trees again. Try and take out the top bit of the sand. Okay, so we got our base again. Probably wouldn't need to be in such a big pot now, but I don't think I've got anything really suitable. Now, this guy, I'm thinking I need to change the angle of it. We don't want it like this. It just doesn't look good. So just want to see which would be the best front for it. You see, also there's no branches on the outsides of it, which doesn't help. Thinking of something like that, but cutting off this one here, which will hopefully send out branches out this way. Maybe we can reduce this one, so we'll do that. I'll take this one off and I'm going to cut it back here. Hopefully we'll get some branching out this way and we'll have it kind of at this angle, I think. Again, we'll probably be cutting this back again one day, but for now put it about there so that the back, you can just see the back one without it crossing. So I'll just put that there now. and that up around it to keep it from falling over. So straighten up a little bit, something like that. Again, hopefully we'll get some branching out here, or we might chop that back off at some stage, but for now we'll just let it grow. Okay, so now we have another cut in here. Leave that for a minute. Just start putting these guys in. Put that one in there. Here with this one. Maybe this taller one. I thought this was the big one. I'll put this taller one put it here, I think. Just want to forward a little bit. That they're kind of only young yet, so I'm just kind of placing them in roughly some sort of order, but eventually they're probably going to be chopped back and possibly moved again. So that one. Now, I was thinking, do I want these rocks in it? Could just put one there. Yeah, have these small fellas. Put that one in there, and then this big new one, just put him at the back there for now. Let him grow way back there, away. And these two thinner ones, again, we'll just shove them in the back. Okay, so something like that. Don't know if I want this one tilting. I know it's growing crooked, but maybe I'll just try straighten it up. Okay, it's a little bit uniformed at the moment. But I kind of don't want to get them too close together because they do grow quite big leaves. So for now I think we'll just leave it like that. We'll just leave them grow. And like that we can always do a bit of adjusting. The main thing was to cut this big tree back and to get rid of the big rock. And then once they're growing, maybe we can do a better landscape. Either when I get a better greenhouse, or put them outside for a while or something. But for now, that'll have to do us. I will top it up with some sand. I have this mixture of the two play sands, it's white and red, and the sand play sand mix, so we'll just put some of that on just to fill it up and to hold the trees in. No water at this low level out anyway, but just kind of roughly get it into place anyway. Okay, I think that'll do for now. It's a lot lighter now. And we'll give it a watering, put it back into the shed, into the greenhouse. And like I said, when this one does start growing, hopefully we'll get more out there. I'm thinking I was going to cut this one back, but I might want this to grow as a strong branch back here as well, so it splits into two, and then this one splits into two here, and this one splits into two up there. I don't want them splitting in identical places again, but we'll see. We'll leave it like that for now, and then hopefully we can do a bit better next time we visit it. Okay, so I'll put that one back out and we'll have a look at our next tree. Just one more tree I want to have a look at. Something over there. Right, I'll just put this down here for now, out the way. Yeah, it's a lot lighter. Okay. Next tree I just want to have a look at is this rosemary. Just bring the camera up a bit now. It's a rosemary tree. I bought this a few years ago from the supermarket, and I've been training it for a while. They're not the best trees in the world to make into bonsai. They're very brittle, and as you can see, the way the branches grow are not great. I just want to do a bit of pruning on it because I think all the energy is going into all these stalks at the top, and it's making the bottom ones very weak. So I'm going to pull it right back. Love the smell of rosemary. If for no other reason, should grow rosemary bonsai just for the pruning, for the smell. Makes your shed smell lovely. Take the tips off them just to okay, so now I've pruned it all back, hopefully that'll disperse some of the energy, stop these lower branches getting weaker. It's kind of a funny tree, it's not getting very thick, it's thicker than it was, but it's taking a long time to thicken up. But like I said, it's worth growing just for the smell of pruning it. Lots of weak branches on it. Okay, that'll do for now, we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so I'll put that one back in the greenhouse, I'll give it a watering, and I'll put this one back out and the others back out on the shelf. Put the and keeping the tiger bark ficus in the greenhouse as well. Just going to keep them growing in there, they seem to be doing better, it gets a lot warmer in there. Okay, so again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.